across the globe, and welcome to the 1456th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. Good evening, traders. This video coming to you on a Wednesday night for Trading Thursday. That is April 7th, 2016. Traders, volatility is starting to expand. Futures trading is getting even riskier. Today, this morning, Omni wants to go short first, and I mentioned to you we were only going to take one trade, and it was the short side, and we're going to get out in case this thing turns around. This is for Trading Wednesday. We got short NASDAQ, we got short S&P. Both of them cracked for a little while, and I didn't get us out. I did not take the profits. I'm sorry, guys. We didn't get out. It wasn't at an Omni cover level. I had to basically stand there like this while it went down and watch. And then it went up and it stopped us out in NASDAQ and let us back out somewhere within 3 points of break even in S&P. But wasn't that ugly? We had that profit built in today, right? But the volatility is starting to do this. It's what I mentioned to you in last night's video. Watch out now for expanded volatility. The market ran all the way down. We were short, turned around, ran straight back up. And we were no longer short. Well, we were still short, but we were no longer profitable. So that's what's starting to happen. That was that volatility I pointed out on the board. Looks a little bit like that. Remember I showed you last night? Watch out for the volatility. So we're starting to see that. Futures trading is absolutely risky. The volatility is getting riskier. Have your stops in. Know that a stop is your best friend. Let's look at what's on the board. We're starting off, first trade out there, buying the dips in emini, S&P, and NASDAQ. And the charts look interesting. Omni has flip-flopped once again. Omni is flip-flopping. The volatility is expanding. It's exactly what we spoke about in last night's video. But I will say this is the third flip-flop in 5 trading sessions. That's a lot of movement for Omni. A lot of flipping. So Omni is flipping. That means we're getting ready to vacate this area. Up, down, you name it. We're getting ready to vacate the area. Short-term trading. We are buying the dips on the first trade, at least the first trade for Trading Thursday in the emini, S&P, NASDAQ. So on the board, channels are the flavor of the week. And I've been showing you channels, and we are back into the same channels that in last night's video we were down below. Now we're back in the channels. Great looking charts. I will show those to you. Omni flip-flopping, we discussed that. And the dollar index, once again, flagging like crazy. The flags in the dollar index are prominent. They're happening over and over again. And there's another one right now, a bear flag that we will look at. Interesting stuff because when the dollar continues down, it buoys almost everything else. Traders, livewithoscar.com. Come see me at my site. I think I'm brave enough. You know what? I think I'm brave enough to do this. All right, so you know I've been working on my Omni Camp 2.0, right? And I've been renovating a building so that when you campers come to town, instead of staying in different hotels all over Vegas, we're going to stay together. You cats are going to stay together in our little Omni land, our little Omni Vegas hotel where we have Omni Camp. At least that's where you'll be staying during Omni Camp. So I've been working on Omni Camp 2.0, and I'm brave enough, I think, at this point to announce a date where I want to use it. If you want to come out and join me at an Omni Camp where I will teach you the art of technical analysis, and don't expect that every trade's going to be right and everything that you're going to learn is going to make every trade right, but I will make you one of the best analysts you've ever dreamed of being, and that's what we do here at the Omni Camp. What you do with that information sometimes doesn't work out to be the best thing, you know, but we teach you how to come up with very good information. If you'd like to learn how to read the charts the way I show them to you in the video, come on down to livewithoscar.com, fill out your OmniCamp applications. Here it is, drum roll, June 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I want you to come out to OmniCamp, fill out your applications, come to Vegas June 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, enough of that. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Okay, traders, the first chart this evening is the emini S&P Daily Bar, and this was in last night's video. But in last night's video, we settled down here. We were below the channel. After testing major resistance, popped there, went below the channel, and Omni was starting to point down, or was pointing down. So we were looking to short it, which we did do today on this day, and the short would have worked out just fine, but it didn't get low enough to cover. Turned around and went back up. The important part about that is it went back up and got into the channel and is about to test that resistance line once again. Interesting. Let me blow this up for you to show you what I'm talking about. I'll give you a little bit closer view. We are back in the channel and about to hit that red line again. That's major resistance off the all-time highs in the emini S&P. It's about to hit that, but it is back inside of this channel, and I like that. So now that we're back in the channel, and OMNI, coincidentally, has flip-flopped back up, we like buying the dips, at least for the first trade in the emini S&P for trading on Thursday. Then you've got the dollar index. Dollar index flagging like crazy. One of them I didn't even bother showing you. You got a flag here. You've got a flag here. The market breaks down once again. It makes a really long flag here, skinny and long. It breaks down again. We have a flag here right now. And once again, channel trend analysis. Boom. It's getting ready to test the support of this long channel right here. Look, it's from back here to here. So it connects. It goes back further, but I don't have it in there for you in the picture. And here, you know, you get this channel. So channels are absolutely the flavor of the week, and look at the dollar flagging once again. If it breaks that channel, it probably has some downward spiral coming, but we'll take it one trade one day at a time. The dollar going down usually makes things like the euro currency go up, and look at the euro currency inside of its channel, above the resistance here, and in one of those Oscarisms known as the F flag. So that's a bullish looking F flag. You're inside of the channel. You've got the dollar and a bear flag pointing in the opposite direction. I think you want to be a buyer of dips in euro currency for Thursday with that chart there. And then we've got this. Another thing that goes up if the dollar's going down is gold. We've laid off gold for today, and we're going to lay off gold for Thursday because look at this interesting spot that it's at. Yes, it could easily break out of this channel and take off, but at the same time, it doesn't usually. It's an interesting spot we're at right now. You can make this into a bull flag. You can make this little piece into a bear flag. You know what I mean? How about we do nothing here? One more day. Let this tell us what's coming next. This is what generally happens, but gold has been bullish. Maybe this time we get through it. Interesting area, hands off for one more day in gold. And then another market affected, of course, by dollars is your soybeans market. Yesterday we talked about leave the soybeans alone because look what happened. It did come out of its channel, but it hit the 200 bar moving average, turned around and went straight back up on Wednesday. So if on Thursday you continue and get back into the channel, mamma mia, you got a good buy on your hands. Let's see what happens. I'd say you can probably buy the dips in soybeans. You got to be very cautious. If you do, you got to buy them in the right spot. Just like gold, it's in a precarious spot right now, but you are bouncing off the 200 bar moving average in soybeans, unlike gold, and the fund managers are watching. Take a look at your soybeans. All right, traders, do your own analysis and meet me at livewithoscar.com. Traders, there it is, tonight's thesis. You've seen the charts. I put them all right here. I showed you what we're looking at. Remember, it is technical analysis. I am not in control of these markets. They flip around. The OMNI's starting to flip around. I show you what's going on. This is called short-term trading, this video. So it is fair. It is fine to be a buyer one day and a seller the next, and then a buyer the next day and a seller the next. That's what short-term trading is all about. But it helps to pick one side for the day and stay on that side of the fence. All right, traders, I'll see you all at livewithoscar.com. Remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help yourselves with that is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll live with Oscar.com. I will see you there. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.